The news, good evening. Former President Danifo has launched his own foundation. He said that there are 5 pillars of which the foundation will focus on. These are the ocean, blue economy, governance, leadership, and youth.
The Danifo Foundation is an initiative of former President Danifo. It has 5 main objectives: to promote the oceans as the beating blue heart of our planet, to promote the blue economy as the next frontier of sustainable development, to promote transparency, good governance, and accountability in Africa, to promote effective leadership in a generation of leaders in Africa, and to sensitize and encourage young people in Seychelles to adopt positive lifestyles. These are matters that former President Danifo says he is passionate about.
We are convinced that humanity must do everything to protect the ocean, which is the beating blue heart of our planet. The Danifo Foundation will be at the forefront of this noble undertaking to help fix our planet. Danifo Foundation has a mission. We want to contribute towards the sustainable development of Seychelles and to join the global community in its efforts to achieve a more equitable, just, sustainable, and healthy planet for the present and future generations.
The launching of the foundation also coincided with World Oceans Day. During the virtual launch, speakers from key regional and international institutions expressed a word of encouragement and support to the creation of this foundation. Since the foundation does not have an office yet, people can get information on its website at www.danifofoundation.org.
Air Seychelles has confirmed that it has circulated a notification for redundancy in accordance with Section 51 of the Employment Act to the Ministry of Employment and Social Affairs since Tuesday, the 18th of May, taking into consideration the financial impact of COVID-19, reduced flying activities and continued closure of markets across the airline's network. Based on the expected recovery scenarios, Air Seychelles says it had to unfortunately evaluate its manpower plan. As per the employment legal framework and following meetings, plus several consultations held with the affected employees, Air Seychelles will send the list of 11 impacted pilots to the Ministry of Employment by the end of this week to initiate the formal redundancy process. The French national charged with murdering his partner at the Club Med resort has made another brief court appearance. The 34-year-old, who's a street artist based in Nice, in the south of France, was further remanded until June the 22nd. He was accused after his partner's body was found hanging at the newly built resort on April the 27th. The couple had entered the country on tourist visas for the 5-star resort's launch earlier in the month. A Kenyan woman who was suspected of involvement in drug dealing is challenging the government's order to deport her. In court this morning, lawyers argued over whether Nassim Onizim's testimony, sworn overseas, was admissible. Ms. Onizim, who's married to a Seychellois, was arrested in February and put on an IDC flight back to her homeland. The Constitutional Court will rule on September the 7th whether or not her lawsuit can proceed. The new Bahrain ambassador, Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, presented his letter of accreditation to President Wavel Ramkalawan this morning at State House. Ambassador Khalid says the ties between Seychelles and Bahrain have been there for a long time. He says his appointment will help strengthen cooperation such as tourism, commerce, telecommunications, and others. He also paid a courtesy call on Vice President Ahmed Afif and the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Tourism, Sylvestre Radogon. The Bahraini ambassador will also meet with other government officials and the private sector during this week and will leave on Friday for Abu Dhabi, where he will be based.
We have a lot of challenges in terms of the COVID-19 which we are facing at the moment and what's after the COVID-19. I think the economic challenges is number one, and I think there is a plan for both countries to work economically and in tourism sector. In the terms of the private sector, today I will have a meeting with the Minister of Finance, and there is a lot of topics which we're going to discuss. There is a lot of cooperation between banks in Seychelles and banks in Bahrain. The Tourism Department and Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Tourism, I think there will be a lot of relation coming on the line. Chamber of Commerce, there will be an MOU signing in the coming future. I having actually the draft, and which we discussed it earlier, but then we will let the two Chamber of Commerce meet with each other and sign it. And that's all will be coming on the pipeline in terms of bringing this relation stronger and stronger.
The management and staff of Fregat Island Sanctuary has made their first contribution towards the Feed a Child initiative, which has been founded by Mr. Clifford Modo. The donation was held at the office of the Fregat Island Sanctuary at the entrance to Eden Island yesterday morning. It consists mostly of essential items such as rice, lentils, oil, milk and cereals, as well as vegetables and fruits which grow on the island. The staff and management of Fregat Island have pledged to make such donations on a monthly basis. The Feed a Child initiative is being carried out in collaboration with the Red Cross Society of Seychelles and other partners, and is targeting children from families who are finding it difficult to make ends meet. On the occasion of Oceans Day today, the Alliance Française des Seychelles has launched an exhibition of posters demonstrating the marine environment, which focuses on the habitat of corals. Alliance Française's director, Émilie Motou, said the purpose of the exhibit is to continuously educate the public, especially children, about the importance of corals in the sea and the need to protect them. The exhibition will be open until the end of June.
It's a celebration across the world to force people to think about their relationship to the ocean, because unfortunately we are using the ocean too fast and too quickly. So here at Alliance Française we decided to organize an exhibition on coral reef, which is one of the aspects of the ocean that we need to protect. All schools can come and visit this exhibition. They just need to take an appointment. And then we also organized a competition for schools, drawings for the primaries and a written text for the secondaries. We were very happy because they participated a lot. We had more than 70 students participating.
And with this, we end this summer. We'll be back at 8 with the news in Creole.